She needs to get back in here at 1 o'clock.
Yeah, she has.
I want her here because I need a message gotten to that office right away. Court calls case People versus Don Lee.
Conrad Solar on behalf of Pittsfield Township.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate with and on behalf of Mr. Lee, who stands to my right. Please state your name for the record, sir.
Don Lee.
All right. Hey, where are we on this case?
Thank you, Your Honor. This is a driver's license case and I have discussed this with Mr. Lee. He will be accepting the offer extended to plead to MCL 257.326.
So, Your Honor, I'd move to add count 2 of MCL 257.326, allowing an ineligible person to drive. You accept that guilty plea to add count 2. I move to dismiss count 1.
Let's have Mr. Lee's one.
Raise your hand. Raise your right hand. You solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
State your name.
Don Lee.
This court's understanding you're going to plead guilty to the charge of allowing an ineligible driver to operate a motor vehicle. That's a misdemeanor, punishable by up to 90 days, $100 fine plus court costs. You understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
And understanding all that, still wish to plead guilty?
Yes.
And to that charge, how do you plead?
Guilty.
And you understand by pleading guilty, you'll not have a trial of any kind. But
Yes.
you cited an advice of rights form, correct?
Yes.
Any question regarding those rights?
No.
Look at paragraph 5. Those are your rights which are part of a trial. You understand by pleading guilty, you'll be giving up those rights as well as all the rights on that form.
Yes.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right?
Yes.
Are you on probation or parole?
No.
Anybody promise you anything other than what's stated here today on the record to get you
No.
to plea? Anybody threaten you or coerce you?
No.
Doing this voluntarily
Yes.
of your own free will because you believe that you are indeed guilty?
Yes.
On the date of February 10th, 2024, Michigan Road near Moon Road in Pittsfield Township, Washington County, State of Michigan. Did you have custody or control of a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Did you allow someone who is otherwise ineligible to operate that motor vehicle?
Yes.
Counsel, have I complied with the court rule?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Court
Sir.
will accept the defendant's plea of guilty to count 2. Count 1 is dismissed. Anything you want to say before I impose sentence?
Just very, very briefly, Your Honor, Mr. Lee is asking that the court consider sentencing him to time served. I do acknowledge he wasn't arraigned on this case until September 19th and only has 9 days credit, albeit he was not being held on this case. Outside of that, I just leave it in the court's discretion.
Anything you want to say, Mr. Lee?
And I just wanted to get this over with and keep him going.
You come back on the other thing tomorrow. Is it tomorrow?
He's up on the 8th.
On the 8th.
For exam, Your Honor.
Just trying to recall, when I put you into custody, did we set an exam? Is that what
Yes.
we did?
Exam is on the 8th.
Before me?
No, it's before Judge Burke.
Okay. All right, I'll take a look at that because all right.
I think I have the file up, Aaron. Did the court have a question I could help with?
Well, I put him into custody, but I know I told him I was going to take a look at that on the remand into custody on it because it came as a result of a police report regarding something else happening.
Yes, it was because there is a new case that is coming down the pipe, to which Ms. Blanche said that the warrant was going to be authorized that day, I believe. Mr. Lee advises, and I don't see anything to contradict that, he hasn't been arraigned on that new charge yet, however, but the 2 ones that he was in front of Your Honor for last week for PCC are set for exam, both cases in front of Judge Burke on October 8th. He's represented by Sam Bernstein in one and the public defenders in the other.
Okay, so my question becomes all right, that's right. That refreshes my memory. Where's that other case? Because the thing, I'm not asking.
Okay.
You don't know.
I know I ain't been arraigned on it.
No, I know, but I'm trying because
So you're
I don't know. Did I change his bond on I did change his bond on that. He was supposed to then be arraigned on the other case, but that case was supposed to get, there was supposed to be a timing on that case to get down. So I remanded him. He was going to be held on these cases, on the ones that are set for exam. And then that other case was going to come down, expected that he might be in on that case. But if that case hasn't come down, I'm not going to be very happy right now.
Yes, to my understanding, Your Honor, he has not been arraigned on that new case, but the two cases that are already set for exam in front of Judge Burke, currently his bond is $15,000 on each of those cases.
Correct. I get that. What?
You raised it was a PI bond and you raised it up.
I put it up because of the representation of these other cases, but those other cases were supposed. What's the status of that other case?
Your Honor, Ashley Lottie, for the people on behalf of talk about these other matters. So if I'm reading this correctly, other cases was a resisting and obstructing case that was supposed to be coming down. Is that, Ms. Page, is that correct?
I don't think that was, it was involving a car accident and some other stuff.
I don't know the exact charges that were to be authorized, but I know the incident date was before the ones that are currently set for exam.
Right.
That being said,
I know.
Yeah.
Listen, where is that case? Because my problem here is that, and Mr. Lee is certainly not always the most cooperative person in the world, and he knows that. But he got remanded because his other case was coming down.
Correct.
And so I'm trying to, and I think there was a representation that it had been signed off or it was someplace, and the expectation was that case was going to get sworn out. While in custody, he'd be arraigned. And then there would be, based upon the facts of that case, a bond set that was likely or may have, I can't say for sure, may have kept him in custody, which is why I did what I did.
That was my understanding, Your Honor.
I just need a little bit more information.
Go look.
So I want to understand, Mr. Lee was last before the court for PCCs. The court is saying on the 26th or the 18th.
I think it was a week ago, wasn't it? I think it was
The 20.
I think it was the 26th. He was before me.
I have some help helping right now. So the new case, which does appear to be related to fleeing and eluding charges, dated incident 8/29/9/20 to 9/2. It appears that case was authorized, signed by my office on 9/26. And I don't see.
That's what was indicated to the court on the record, that it was signed off on 9/26. But then there was a representation that it was going to get sworn to. It was signed off by your office. I think that's what was represented to me. It was going to get sworn to so that Mr. Lee could be arraigned on it.
My understanding is that Magistrate Fink signed that case on September 30th. It is likely,
well, then why hasn't he been arraigned?
I'm not sure, Your Honor. It may be in a stack of things that are waiting to be entered. That's been happening.
Oh,
I don't.
no, that will not happen. Miss.
Can you tell me what the jurisdiction is?
Yes.
It's not.
It's
not in.
Ypsilanti City. It's Ypsilanti City.
It's a city case.
No, I showed us
It's a
14B.
sheriff's office. It's a sheriff's office arrest that occurred in Ypsilanti City.
I show with the 14B.
Okay, so it's on the line. It said the swear out was on the 30th. Yeah.
I have a police officer.
Oh, really?
Yes, that helps.
So, whoa. Is that what the log notes indicate?
Yes,
So there are no charges?
correct. It says court does not find probable cause.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Just hold. That's what it says?
Yes.
So there is no case?
Can I confirm the police report number for that? Yeah, I have it up. Washtenaw County Sheriff's Department report number 24-67821. I have 68821. I don't know if that's a typo, but.
And?
I'm checking with felony.
Yes, and while you're checking with them, have me bring them Mr. Lee's other two cases that are set for the 8th. Immediately. That's the last one I have. Now.
No.
Okay, let's. Mr. Lee, that's
Yes.
what we're gonna do. I'm gonna have them take you back
Okay.
and what
All right.
court does. I haven't sent this yet, right?
You did not.
Okay, I took the plea, but he didn't send it. All right. Court calls case People versus Billy Pauly.
Ashley Lonnie for people.
Court recalls case People versus Don Lee.
Sure, is the court calling the felony matters or just?
I am calling the felony matters also.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate with and on behalf of Mr. Lee, who stands to my right. Please state your name again for the record, sir.
Don Lee.
And I'm calling so that we're clear, 24 FB 1322, as well as 224 F 1261.
It was 1322 and 24-21261.
The felony matters, yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ashley Lonnie for the people in both of those matters.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate with and on behalf of Mr. Lee, who stands to my right.
Okay. I still have to sentence him on the driving well or the operating well. So we've taken a look at it. That complaint that I put Mr. in custody on there was no probable cause found. And so that was not done. And I'm going to say this. They knew the reason. Mr. Lee understood what I was doing and putting me into custody. The prosecutor's office, I think, was given the representation made to this court, was under an obligation to contact this court immediately upon notification that those charges were not brought, knowing that affected Mr. Lee's liberty. And I'm not happy that I wasn't contacted at all. Anything you want to say before I sentence him on his misdemeanor?
Nothing further, Your Honor. I would just reiterate his request be sentenced to time served on that misdemeanor.
Fines and costs of $250. Those fines and costs are waived in their entirety. 90 days suspended on that case. With reference to his felony matters, those will continue to preliminary examination on October 8th before Judge Burke. Bond on those cases, both will be set at personal recovery.
Can you quickly say all the previous conditions that were in fact with
The conditions will remain. They never left.
Thank you.
It's just they took his liberty on something that didn't get authorized. You're going to be free to go.
So I'm going home today?
You're going to be let out, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Court's going to stand in recess.
All rise. Thank you, Your Honor. The 14th District Court for County of Washtenaw, State of Michigan is now back in session. The Honorable Judge Simpson preside.
Has the state prosecutor left?
I think so.
She needs to get back in here because I'm going back on the record on Mr. Lee. I don't know who else has that case. You may be seated, folks. Yes,
Yeah, that's it all.
at 1 o'clock.
Yeah, she has.
I want her here because I need a message gotten to that office right away.
And that brings this case to a striking conclusion. The judge accepts Don Lee's guilty plea on the misdemeanor, dismisses the other count, waives the $250 in fines and costs, and imposes 90 days suspended. But the bigger takeaway is what happened with his custody. The judge makes clear that Lee had been held because of an expected additional case, yet that case had not been properly authorized, and there was no probable cause found. The judge openly criticizes the failure to notify the court, emphasizing that Lee's liberty was affected by that situation. His 2 felony matters will continue toward preliminary examination on October 8th, with bond set at personal recognizance and existing conditions remaining in place. Ultimately, Lee is released and told he is free to go. Do you think the court handled this fairly, or should someone have been held accountable for the communication failure? If you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns.